Guys, welcome back. It's Autumn, and today is my 36-week update. I am at the doctor's office right now, and we're gonna go to my appointment. And today I get to experience the lovely experience of doing the swab test to see if I have strep B, like if I'm in that group. So we'll see how that goes. But we're just gonna do the heartbeat, see what the heartbeat is, my measurements, and I will update you guys after the appointment and tell you how everything went. So stay tuned. Guys, just got out of the appointment and it actually went really well. His heart rate was 153, and last week it was 143, so it's gone up, which is normal. My blood pressure was good. It was 101 over 60 or something like that, which is normal. And then they did the swabbing to see if I was in the group B strep, and I will know that next week. And so everything looked good. My belly was measuring right on time. It was measuring 36 centimeters, 36 centimeters, which is good. And then, and then the doctor checked my dilation to see how much I was dilated, and I'm not dilated at all, which is a bummer. I was kind of hoping I was at least like 1 or 2, but not dilated yet, and I'm like only like 30% effaced, so I still have a ways to go. But baby boy is, he is dropped. He's at the -1 station, which is really good. So hopefully he'll be here really soon. I'm thinking he's going to be here when I'm like 38, 39 weeks, but we will see. So that is my update for what happened at the doctor's office. Appointment went great, and now her and I are going to go look at babies in the maternity area in the hospital. So next time I see you guys, I will be giving you a 36-week update about all my symptoms and how everything is going. So stay tuned for that. Alright guys, I'm back home, all cozy and comfy, and I am ready to talk about all of my symptoms from 36 weeks. And I'm actually going to talk about some of the symptoms I've had before I was 36 weeks, but most of them will be for this week. I just haven't done any updates previously, so I'll fill you guys in on everything. So, first off, he is measuring 1 week ahead, and so I'm 36 weeks, and he's measuring 37 weeks, which is a good thing. Maybe that means he'll come early. We'll see. But last week, I did an ultrasound, and he was 6 pounds, 8 ounces, around there. So he's pretty big. I might have an 8-pound baby. We'll see. And he is head down, and I'm definitely feeling it a lot more. Like, I feel like all of this, like, pressure, like, down there. Like, I feel like he's, like, literally in my pelvic bones. And I'm waddling more. I've actually had quite a few people tell me that I've been waddling, so. And the doctor told me that he is at a -1 station, which means he's pretty low in the pelvic area, and when he's at 0, that means he is completely dropped. So he has dropped, just not completely in the pelvic bone yet. But that's a good thing, except I'm not dilated yet. So I still have a long way to go. So I'm hoping at my 37 week I will be dilated, but we'll see. And I've been having quite a bit of sciatic nerve pain, especially on my right side. So what that feels like, it's like a stretching, like a pulling pain kind of. It almost feels like someone's literally like just like taking my skin and stretching it. And I have that quite a lot, especially like when I walk, or when I'm walking fast. I have quite a bit of that. Or like when I reposition, like if I'm laying down and I sit up really fast, I'll have like a sharp pain there. I also get sharp pains like down here, like whenever he moves a certain way, and that just means like he's just sitting on a nerve and it just pinches here and there, but it's not too painful. And then my Braxton Hicks, I've had quite a bit of Braxton Hicks. They're not like painful yet, but they have been getting like more and more uncomfortable. But, you know, I can talk to them, I can breathe through them, and it's not anything bad. But I've had quite a bit of those. And I've actually had them, like, around, like, 20 weeks is when they really started to come on. So I've had them for quite a bit. Just now, they're getting, like, more and more, and I can actually feel them. Because in the beginning, they didn't feel like anything. It just felt like my belly was tightening. But now, they're actually, like, I can actually feel, like, not pain, but a lot more pressure. And with that, I've been having to pee a lot. like I was in the store, like, my friend and I, we went to my appointment, and then after that we went to see the babies in the maternity area in the hospital, and I went pee before I went there, and then after we were done looking at the babies, which wasn't even like 10 minutes, I had to pee again. And then we went to Walmart, and I had to pee, and then after we were done at Walmart, when I got in the car, I was like, oh, I have to pee again. And then I got home and I peed again. So it's just like, I don't know, I pee a lot. It's almost like he's sitting on my bladder. And then, like, at night, I get up probably at least 5, 6, 7 times during the night. So it's very interesting to me, because in the beginning I didn't actually think that I would pee as much as I do now, but I'm wrong. And I was actually wrong about a lot of things, like stretch marks, for example. I did not think that I would get stretch marks, and it's just because I'm a really small person in general. Like, before I was pregnant, I was only like 115, 117 pounds, and I'm really skinny, and so I didn't think that I would get stretch marks, and I was wrong. I have them literally everywhere. Mainly here, I have quite a bit on my breasts, and I actually have one, like, running down here. I actually might be able to show you if you could see it. It's really weird. But see that? Like, right there? That's like a stretch mark. And then I have like a couple here and some here. So yeah, it's weird. And then I have quite a bit on my legs and my sides, like right here. So they're all over. But I'm not, like, ashamed of it or anything. Like, I'm not like, ew, stretch marks. It's nothing like that. It's just, like, I didn't think that I would be part of that category. But every person's different. And I'm not complaining or anything. It's part of pregnancy. Pregnancy is beautiful, so. But, and then another symptom is swollen feet. Let me tell you. After being on my feet for, like, a couple hours, my feet get swollen. And I don't even want to walk on them anymore. They can get painful. I mean, it's not, like, horrible pain. Like, it's tolerable, but it's just, like, uncomfortable. And it's frustrating. Because, like, I want to be up and about and walking around, but my feet say no. And my, like, socks, like, leave indentions on my feet. So I had to put my feet up quite a bit. Or they get, like, really wet, really red. And so that's another symptom, is swollen feet. That's another thing I didn't think that I would get, but, you know, every person's different. And then another thing is colostrum. I actually started getting that at around, like, 25 weeks, 25 weeks, something like that. And it's just, like, if you don't know what that is, which I'm pretty sure most of you do, what that is like the beginning stages before your milk comes in, and it has a lot of nutrients in it for your baby, and your baby needs it. And it's like, it's either yellow or clear, one of the two. And for a lot of people, it leaks. Like, it'll just, like, leak out, and your bra will get all, like, wet. But for me, it doesn't really come out a whole lot. It only comes out if I, like, actually, like, if I'm squeezing it. But like I said, every person's different. But I did notice that at like 20, 25 weeks, something like that. So I do have that, which is a good sign. It's a good sign that your body's doing what it should. Your milk's going to come in. So that's one thing I've noticed. Another thing is nesting. I have been definitely wanting to clean more, and I've noticed that I've been really, really organized more than I have been, and I want certain things. I want things in certain areas, like don't move this, like don't touch this. I want this here, I want this here, and I like want everything to be spotless. And that's a new thing that I've noticed about myself. That like I'll clean, like I'll mop the floor like one day, and then the next day I'll be like, oh, it needs it again, even though it doesn't. But that's like one thing. And then his nursery, I've actually started on it. It actually looks really good. I just haven't quite finished it yet, so I'm actually going to do a nursery reveal soon, so you guys can see that. But I haven't quite finished it yet. It looks really good right now. But that's like one thing I've been working on. Is his nursery, putting everything away that I got at the baby shower, which I got a lot of stuff. And if you guys will watch my baby shower haul video, it shows everything that I got. So I went and put almost everything away, which took about an hour or two, which wasn't that big of a deal. But I got quite a bit of diapers, a lot of diapers actually, a lot of clothes, but also a lot of things that I need, which I was thankful for. So that's one thing. But I have been cleaning quite a bit, just getting ready for him to be here. And I've been like really energetic. Like I've just been like I've noticed in the beginning I took a lot of naps. And now I don't take as much naps anymore. Which is not a bad thing. Sometimes I wish I would take naps, but then like I try to lay down and like I can't go to sleep. It's weird though, because like sometimes like I feel like really energetic, like I want to go out and do something, I want to move, but then at the same time I'm tired, like I'm exhausted. But it's like it's weird because it's like I'm both at the same time. So I don't know, that's one thing that I've noticed. And then sleeping at night, since I have to get up so frequently during the night to go pee, I have a hard time going back to sleep. So I like struggle at night. I toss and turn a lot, and I think it's mainly because I can't really sleep on my back. It hurts to sleep on my back. But you shouldn't sleep on your back anyway, when you're pregnant, especially in your third trimester. But since I can only sleep on one side or the other side, it gets uncomfortable after a while, and I like start cramping up. And a lot of the times, like in my sleep, I'll like stretch like my my calf muscles, and they'll like start to cramp up, and it hurts like really bad. And then it wakes me up, and then it's hard to go back to sleep. So I do find sleeping a struggle sometimes, especially because I cannot sleep without my body pillow. I've tried, and it's impossible, so I always have to have that with me. And sometimes, like me tossing and turning at night, I will kick it off like on the floor. So in the middle of the night, I gotta pick it up and put it back on the bed. So it's really not that big of a deal though. I'm not like completely miserable with this pregnancy. It's just definitely different. Definitely not what I was expecting. But at the same time, I do love being pregnant. I love feeling him move. I love having a big belly, especially when I have like food or something. I'll just put it on my belly, or like my phone, I'll just set on my belly, and it's really nice. And I know I'm gonna miss it. I know that I always say, oh, I can't wait till he's here. I can't wait till I can see him and meet him, but I know that I'm gonna miss it. I know that after he's out, and like a couple months later, maybe even a couple weeks later, I'm gonna be like, I want him back in. So, we'll see what happens. I don't really think that there's anything else to really update you guys on, except what I pretty much said. I mean, this pregnancy has not been bad at all. I really like it. Like, everyone has, you know, different symptoms, and a lot of people say it's miserable at 36 weeks. They want the baby out now. Other people say they love it. And I'm one of those people who love it. The only problems I have is, I can't sleep at night. I have back pain here and there, and my feet hurt all the time. But other than that, I like it. It's a really cool, different experience. But I will say, I feel like I have been pregnant forever. I feel like I have just been pregnant for a lot longer than 9 months. That's for sure. And I'm ready to meet him. I'm so ready to meet him. I'm counting down the days. I have 29 days till his due date. And I'm really hoping he comes early, because this heat, let me tell you, this heat is just crazy. I'm so hot all the time. I mean, I have my house set at 70, and the fan is on. That fan is on too. I don't know if you guys can see that. And I'm comfortable. Like, I'm not cold or anything. Sometimes I'll walk around with just a sports bra on and shorts. So, yeah, and this weather is definitely getting to me, for sure. So I can't wait till he's out, and not just because I don't want to be pregnant anymore, it's just because I want to meet him and see his little face and just take care of him. Like, I'm really excited about that. But that is pretty much my 36 week, goodness, I cannot talk, 36 week update for you guys. And before I go, I will show you my bump real quick. Alright guys, there is my 36 week bump for you. The front, the side. So I don't know if you can tell, but he has dropped. Definitely. But there you go. Thank you guys so much for watching. That is my 36 week update. So if you guys have any questions, just let me know. And if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you would like to see more. And I will see you next time. Have a blessed day.